This Monday on Days of Our Lives, love meets its final test, and truth becomes the weapon no one saw coming. Sarah finally faces Philip, Xander lashes out at Maggie, and EJ DiMera sets a dangerous plan in motion that could reshape Salem's balance of power. But beneath the surface, something darker brews: guilt, regret, and secrets waiting to explode. Because in Salem, lies never stay buried. And when they do rise, they destroy everything in their path. Let's break down the shocking twists and emotional showdowns in Days of Our Lives, airing Monday, October 27th. It begins not with shouting, but with silence, the kind that's heavier than words. Sarah Horton Kuriakis stands across from Philip, her eyes burning with disbelief. The man she once trusted is now the man who cost her everything. Her voice trembles, not with weakness, but with the kind of fury born from too many second chances. How could you, Philip? How could you lie, knowing what it would do to me? Philip swallows hard. He tries to explain that he didn't mean for things to go this far, that his lie about his attacker wasn't malicious, just desperate. But Sarah cuts him off. Because she's heard every version of this excuse before. From Xander, from other men, from every promise that turned to dust. That single lie changed the course of her life. It sent her running back into Xander's arms, believing he was innocent. It reopened wounds she'd barely managed to close. Now, Philip's guilt is visible in every glance, every sigh. He even urges her to forgive Xander, whispering, "If I can forgive him, so can you." But Sarah's done being the one who heals others while breaking herself. For the first time, she's not angry for revenge, she's angry for survival. And this time, walking away isn't weakness. It's freedom. Across town, rage finds another home. Xander Kuriakis slams the door behind him, pacing like a caged animal inside the Kuriakis mansion. His marriage is slipping through his fingers, and instead of facing his reflection, he finds someone else to blame. Maggie. He storms into the living room, his words sharp enough to wound. "You just couldn't stay out of it, could you? You wanted to destroy us." But Maggie doesn't flinch. She's weathered decades of Kuriakis' storms, and she knows when a man's anger is really just pain in disguise. Her tone is calm, but her words pierce through the chaos. The truth doesn't destroy, Xander. Lies do, and you've told more than enough of them. He calls her self-righteous, accuses her of poisoning Sarah's mind. She fires back, reminding him that Sarah deserves honesty, not more manipulation dressed as love. It's a brutal, emotional tug-of-war, motherly concern versus self-inflicted guilt. By the time the shouting stops, Xander's chest is heaving. The silence between them is cold, final. Maggie turns away, tears glistening but unfallen. Because she knows she's done the right thing, even if it breaks her family apart. And as Xander storms out into the night, the shadows seem to swallow him whole. A man with nothing left to lose is a man Salem should fear. Meanwhile, in the quiet back corner of the Brady pub, another kind of tension brews. Leo Stark, usually flamboyant, confident, untouchable, sits hunched over his coffee. His hands tremble slightly, betraying what his smirk tries to hide. When Chad DiMera joins him, Leo's mask finally slips. He admits he's been digging where he shouldn't, around the Tessero situation, around EJ's mysterious hospital wing, and now he feels eyes watching him. Chad studies him carefully. He knows Leo thrives on drama, but this is different. There's real fear in his voice. Leo leans closer, whispering, "Chad, something's off. Files are disappearing. People who knew too much, they've gone silent." Chad's stomach tightens. He's lived through enough DiMera schemes to recognize the pattern. He warns Leo to back off, to stop poking at things that could get him hurt. But Leo, ever the fool with a conscience, insists on knowing the truth. "Someone has to," he says, almost pleading. As Chad watches him leave, a chill runs down his spine. Leo thinks he's chasing a story, but in Salem, stories chase back. And as the pub door closes, Chad whispers to himself, "Careful, Leo. You're walking straight into one of EJ's traps." Because the DiMeras don't silence people with words, they silence them with power. At the DiMera mansion, the night feels thick with power. Every whisper, every creak of the staircase carries the weight of secrets. EJ DiMera sits behind his desk, calm as ever, but the stillness in the room is deceptive. It's the quiet before the strike. When Gwen von Leuschner enters, she knows immediately that this isn't a social call. EJ doesn't waste time. His tone is polite, almost charming, but beneath the surface lies the unmistakable chill of control. "You owe me, Gwen," he says, leaning back in his chair. "It's time you make yourself useful." His order is simple and terrifying. He wants Gwen to keep Leo distracted, to stop him from snooping around the DiMera Hospital project. A project that, if exposed, could bring down more than reputations. Gwen's eyes flicker, fear, calculation, defiance all at once. She knows this isn't just about loyalty. EJ is testing her, pushing her to see how far she'll go. And though she agrees, her silence speaks volumes. Because Gwen's learned that every favor comes with a price, and EJ's debts are never easy to repay. As she leaves, the camera lingers on her face, part guilt, part determination. Maybe she'll obey. Or maybe she'll make her own move in this deadly DiMera chess game. While power and deception twist through the DiMera estate, somewhere else in Salem, the story turns softer, but no less devastating. Brady Black finds Kat Green standing near the edge of the town square, her posture elegant yet weighed down by exhaustion. He approaches carefully, almost afraid of breaking whatever fragile piece remains between them. "Kat," he says quietly, "I'm sorry. It's not just about Rachel or the chaos at the hospital. It's about everything, the heartbreak, the misunderstandings, the emotional wreckage left in the wake of too many mistakes." Kat doesn't look angry. She looks tired. She tells him it's not his fault, that she's made her own choices, the wrong ones, maybe, but hers all the same. For a moment, there's a flicker, a memory of what could have been. The chemistry between them, once undeniable, still lingers like the aftertaste of a dream you can't forget. But then, her tone shifts. "Some things," she whispers, "can't be fixed, Brady. Not this time." She turns away before he can respond. And as Brady watches her walk off into the dim light, he realizes that apologies can't rewrite the past. Because in Salem, love doesn't just fade. It transforms, into guilt, into longing, into the ghosts that never quite leave. So where does that leave Salem after Monday's storm? Sarah is done playing the fool, ready to burn every bridge and start over, no matter how much it hurts. Xander, stripped of love and purpose, teeters between heartbreak and revenge, and when a Kuriakis reaches that edge, chaos usually follows. Meanwhile, EJ's secret hospital project looms like a ticking bomb. Gwen's entangled in his scheme, Leo's curiosity is becoming dangerous, and Chad might soon find himself in the middle of another DiMera war. Because this isn't just about corruption. It's about legacy, about how far one man will go to protect his family name, and how many people will fall before the truth comes out. In Salem, secrets are currency. And this week, the market's about to crash. So what do you think, Days of Our Lives fans? Will Gwen stay loyal to EJ, or turn against him before it's too late? Can Sarah truly escape Xander's shadow? And what exactly is being hidden in that forbidden hospital wing? Drop your theories below, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Days breakdowns every week. Because in Salem, the truth never dies, it only waits for the next victim.